Ladies and gentlemen, I have a few words I need to say before we get started with this playthrough. Unfortunately, this playthrough has given me more trouble than I've ever had to deal with setting up one of these playthroughs. So, the game in question is Dragon Age Origins, and I wanted to play on the PC version because that would be the easiest for me to record. Unfortunately, Dragon Age Origins, for whatever reason, doesn't run on my PC. I tried a couple of things to try and get it running, nothing worked. I didn't want to spend additional time trying to make it work, and so I decided to record off my Xbox because I know that's going to work. I played Dragon Age Origins on Xbox originally. I've got all the DLC, so that's fine. And unfortunately for the first recording, we left in the Xbox fan. It was going really loudly because I guess this is a resource-intensive game, and that got into my microphone. So you are going to have to deal with the fan going on throughout the first recording, and I apologize for that, but we just didn't want to throw out Ivan's authentic reactions to everything he's seen because Ivan has never played Dragon Age ever, so he is reacting to all of the cool stuff in Dragon Age. So that was the idea behind this playthrough. And then we started noticing that for whatever reason, at certain points in the recordings, the game audio just goes blank for no reason. I mean, Ivan could still hear the game audio, but it just didn't show up in the recording. Like, we could both hear it. We don't know what's going on. So, this goes against my quality standard that I try to maintain for my playthroughs, but we honestly are doing this for ourselves rather than like putting it on a DVD and selling it as a movie or anything. That's not the point of playing a game on YouTube. So all of this is to say, I hope you can bear with us as we try to work through all of this weird tech problem stuff we are having and enjoy the playthrough regardless. So without further ado, here goes my playthrough of Dragon Age Origins. Hello once again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the beginning of a brand new playthrough. Today's game is taking a long time to load. Okay, here we go. So, Ivan is with me once again. Hello, Ivan.
Hello. What are we going to see in these ages of dragons?
Oh, you spoiled the game title. So, how familiar are you with the work of BioWare?
I've only heard of a handful of their games, but I don't think I've ever played one myself.
Yes, BioWare are the makers of several classic computer RPGs, such as Knights of the Old Republic, which is a Star Wars game, Neverwinter Nights, which I have never played, and Baldur's Gate, the originals, which were licensed Dungeons & Dragons computer role-playing games, beloved by the community. And Dragon Age Origins is essentially their attempt to revive the old days of Baldur's Gate, but with a new IP, so they don't have to worry about licenses and stuff. Developed at the same time as Mass Effect, which is their sci-fi RPG series, they've got some big guns in them, and I think Dragon Age Origins is just a masterpiece of a game. So, with the release of Veilguard, I decided to go back and play Origins. Gotta start from the beginning, right?
That's very true. Also, I've been hearing a lot of things in general about Veilguard, so I'm curious about what your plan was with Origins.
Yes, Veilguard. I don't want to focus on the negative too much, but let's just say that the team that developed Veilguard is a far cry from the team that made Origins. So
I guess I'm I
yeah,
guess I'm at least curious.
I'm running this on Xbox, by the way, because I basically have no other choice. It wouldn't run on my PC, so I gotta go with the version that I played.
Yikes. At the very least, though, I am curious since it's not just you, but my best friend, Dragon Dude 2210, who's likely been going to be watching this, he's also a big fan of this game as well, and I've heard a lot from him as well.
Just so I have the proof, by the way, look at what difficulty I'm on. Woo!
Oh boy.
Let's get going, shall we? So from here you can select between playing the base game and a bunch of DLCs. We're going to start with the base game, of course. There might be time for the DLCs in the future.
Ooh, alrighty.
So I think it rolls with an intro cutscene first.
I'll give it this. I really like the aesthetic they have so far.
Yes, they definitely went for a grim, dark, mature angle here. There's blood in a lot of areas. I mean, like, I can get used to it, but I might have an option to turn it down if you like.
I don't mind. I've seen worse.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, when you play through the likes of Dark Souls 1 and Mortal Kombat, you get really desensitized to it.
Ah, yes.
The Chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead, they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn.
One might say they spawned from the dark.
They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation.
The dwarves first. They never pick on someone their own size.
God.
I'm ruining this.
I'm loving it though. Wow, though, they don't hold back with the massacre.
They don't.
Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness and prevail. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten.
4 centuries. We'll do that.
Yep.
We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long.
This is Sparta!
Seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon.
BioWare has a thing for kicking people off cliffs.
Maker, help us all.
Huh.
Alright, character creation. So, the gimmick of Dragon Age Origins is that there are 6 different backgrounds that your character can have, and it's not just like flavor text. You actually play through an entire prologue all about your character and how they were brought up. It's really like innovative for its time. This was 2009, so even though like you could do a lot more with this kind of system nowadays, I think it's really innovative for its time.
Certainly, especially for like the turn of the decade. Absolutely.
So there are 3 races. You've got your humans, you've got your elves, and you've got your dwarves. I'm gonna be a human for this. Boring, right? Well, don't worry about it.
I'll say though, like, what is it with like games we play where dwarves seem to always be taken out first?
I don't know. They did vanish completely from the Elder Scrolls universe, so I guess that's something to think of. Anyways,
Yeah.
there are 3 base classes: warriors, mages, and rogues, and that might not sound like much, but like they when it comes to class selection, I think the idea was they brought it down to like the most basic classes for you to start with, and then you can really start customizing them into different kinds of mages, warriors, and rogues later on. Like, there are a bunch of abilities and, like, different stuff you can choose from. I don't like being a rogue myself. I don't know why. It just seems like a lot harder if the main character has to be the rogue. So I never choose it. Warrior is fine though, but the big and mighty powerful class in the game, the mage, for sure. Mages are just nuts. So of course I got to choose it.
Seeing what we've done Magic before,
Yeah.
I'm curious what we'll do now.
So the 6 backgrounds, there are 2 for humans, 2 for elves, and 2 for dwarves. However, if you choose... Oh, actually, there's only 1 for humans specifically. The other human origin was actually cut from the final game. Sad. But if you play a mage, you are forced into the role of a student at the Circle of Magi, which is effectively the magic school of the Dragon Age universe. And you're probably thinking, oh, this is going to be like Hogwarts. We're going to get sorted into a house and everything. No. Dragon Age doesn't do it that way. All right.
How do they do it then?
You'll see. Default name is Salona. So the neat thing is, all of the possible, like, races and backgrounds you can pick from are all, like, I think they're all implied to be their own, like, characters in the game's universe. You just choose which one becomes the protagonist, which I really like. It's interesting. So let's pick a name here. Something bird-like, for reasons. What's feminine and bird-like? I don't really know.
So you say that, and the first that comes to mind is like something related to hens, but
Chickens, huh?
let's see.
Alright, I'll go for, like... I know this sounds so, like, basic, but the characters don't actually say your name, right?
I imagine. Ooh.
So now, customization. There's a couple of presets you can pick from. You're really just editing the head, which is fine. I think something that you could criticize the game for is, like, since BioWare was owned by EA at the time, and they still are, like, they didn't have, like, the maximum amount of resources, so you'll actually see a lot of, like, repeating assets, particularly the hairstyles. But,
To be fair, FromSoft's also known for doing that as well.
yeah. So you'll notice there, it gave us a surname as well. We are now Phoenix Amel, which is interesting because I love what they do here. The Amel family is related to the protagonist of the second Dragon Age game.
Ooh, continuity.
Yes. So we can also put some points out here. These are very basic attributes. Like, another thing you could maybe criticize the game for is that it's pretty simple to just, like, go with your most important stats. Like, for mages, the willpower and magic stats are obviously important. The other stats can do things too. Like, Constitution is health, so obviously I want to keep that topped up.
Oh, yeah.
And now we can choose one extra skill for our character. There are many skills that are related to basically item crafting, like this is poison making, this is herbalism, which is making potions. So mages get this by default. And there's also things like trap making. A lot of these are just, like, not super helpful. I've beaten the game without most of them, but, like, the one that I really want to take, however, is coercion, because that will make persuasion checks easier. Finally, we can pick one. Oh, we can actually, like, pick 2 abilities to start with. So these are all of the talents that mages get. There are a lot of them. There's more magic in this game than all of the other classes, and I've always thought that maybe that made mages a little lopsided.
To be fair, though, if this is them attempting to, like, kind of spawn their own style of D&D, that makes sense. The mages have always been known for having, like, some very powerful magic.
Oh, yeah. You don't know the half of it.
The only thing I wonder is how squishy exactly are we in that regard?
Pretty squishy.
And, like, that sounds about right.
I think I'll take the fire and ice spells, or should I take the... There's a healing spell, too. Ice and healing. I like how that goes. Nightmare difficulty, of course. It has to be.
Let's do this. Like, for those, maybe to get a bit more context, I am not familiar with this franchise at all, so...
The tower fortress that is home to the Circle of Magi. This tower is the only place in Ferelden where mages may study their art among others of their kind. Within the high stone walls, the Circle practices its magic and trains apprentices in the proper use of their powers. But the Circle Tower is as much a prison as a refuge. The ever-vigilant Templars of the Chantry watch over all mages, constantly alert for any sign of corruption.
He sneezed, he's evil!
Cage is the only world you know. Found to be sensitive to magic at a young age, you were torn from your family and grafted here as an apprentice. Now, that apprenticeship is nearly over. All that remains is the final test, the harrowing.
Magic exists to serve man, and never to rule over him. Thus spoke the prophet Andraste as she cast down the Tevinter Imperium, ruled by mages who had brought the world to the edge of ruin. Your magic is a gift, but it's also a curse. For demons of the dream realm, the Fade, are drawn to you, and seek to use you as a gateway into this world.
This is why the harrowing exists. The ritual sends you into the Fade, and there you will face a demon, armed with only your will.
Is there any other option?
Do I have to go to hell?
All your magic an option? No, I have faith that you will succeed.
Know this, apprentice. If you fail, we Templars will perform our duty. You will die.
So yeah, let's send the Sorry.
The essence of magic
No.
and your gateway to the Fade.
Oh, look at that face! I love it!
Every mage must go through this trial by fire. As we succeeded, so shall you. Keep your wits about you.
I'm just like peering at them. This is amazing.
The spirits may
It's like, he's telling us how well we're gonna do, but, you know, I want to ask, yeah, what is exactly the success rate on this?
Who knows? You gotta love
Like-
this. They're worried about mages being exposed to demonic possession, so the test that they put up is to expose students to demonic possession.
Well, that's how they can tell. If they're not worthy, then they'll die, right?
I guess so. So you see what I mean? This isn't a happy-go-lucky fantasy setting. They were serious about making this, like, grim and dreary and allowing players to forge their own way through it. That's what they went for.
I really like that. And if anything, I'm also surprised how expressive the character is, too.
Yeah, I don't know if I, like, just picked the wrong preset or something, but my character really likes peering at other people for some reason. Also, I didn't customize that little portrait in the top left. You can actually choose the angle that your face, that the camera faces your head for that portrait.
Ooh. That's cool.
So if I felt like spending much more time than I would. So you can find, like, little lore bits called codex entries all over the game, and you get an EXP whenever you find them. So it's good to pick them up whenever you can.
Encourages exploration. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Though, what's with this dramatic lens?
Oh, jeez. Enemy. Okay, so we're in
Whisper.
the combat already. So you can see that my skills have been bound to the buttons on the bottom right there. Those would be shortcut keys in the PC version, of course. So this game uses a real-time with pause combat system. Anytime I want, I can push this button, and my radial menu comes up, and I can choose all my other spells and stuff.
I see.
Mm-hmm. Generally speaking. Nice little intro here. Also, you heal back to full automatically once you're out of combat.
Okay.
Like-
Already streamlining.
Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah, no need to worry about, like, having to rest or anything like that. RPGs were generally doing this. I know a lot of people complain about RPGs getting, like, easier and easier as they get more streamlined, but I really feel that much of it is due to simply wanting to remove frustrations. Hey, look! A talking mouse.
Unprepared as ever. It isn't right that they do this, the Templars. Not to you,
Hello.
anyone.
We're in a dream a dream realm, so yeah. You're a talking rat!
You think you're really here?
in that body. You look like that because you think you do.
So you think you look like a rat?
It's not your fault. You're in the same boat I was, aren't you? Allow me to welcome you to the Fade. You can call me, well, Mouse.
You can change your shape?
Like I said, in this place, you are what you perceive yourself to be.
Can I be a bunny? Can I be a bunny? Please, please.
Yeah.
I think I'm a bunny. I think I'm a bunny. I think I'm a bunny. I think I'm a bunny.
Take too long, you see. They figure you failed.
It's not working. It's not working, Ivan.
That's what they did to
Oh, just gotta put enough will into it.
your body to reclaim.
I didn't put any points into willpower. Oh no.
Or you end up the same.
Oh,
What am I supposed to do?
There's something here, contained. Just for an apprentice like you. You have to face the creature, a demon, and resist it. If you can. That's your...
They just manipulated the dream realm for this. Okay.
If the Templars wouldn't kill you, a test for you. A tease for the creatures of the Fade.
Anything can die. I doubt it's as simple as that.
You would be a fool to just attack everything you see.
I'm a protagonist. What do you think I'm doing?
There are
sometimes we start with getting our asses kicked.
They will tell you more. Maybe help. If you can believe anything you see. I'll follow, if that's all right. My chance was long ago. But you may have a way out.
Alright, we got a talking mouse as a party member?
A dangerous spirit is not far. Don't go near it unless you're ready to fight.
Well, it looks like we better look around for things that might help us out here.
I mean, what could be here in this dream/demon realm?
Veins of lyrium,
The creature can be anywhere.
which helps us recover magic a little. I mean, you recover out of combat anyways.
Alright, but it's good to have backup in case you run low.
Mm-hmm. So I've got 2 spells. One of them is Arcane Bolt, which is a very basic magic missile, basically. Very low cost, basic damage. It's good. And I've also got Winter's Grasp, which is an ice spell. Here we go. If the cast animations look a little awkward, it's because I'm doing this with just my hands. Something's behind me.
Okay, I see.
A Spirit of Valor.
Another mortal thrown into the flames and left to burn, I see. Your mages have devised a cowardly test. Better you were pitted against each other to prove your mettle with skill, to be sent unarmed against a demon.
Fight each other? We're not warriors.
They would have you battle a demon. With magic or weapon, to be the victor makes you a warrior still.
Fair.
Remain means you have not yet defeated your hunter. I wish you a glorious battle to come.
I need your help.
Of course. You are not the first mortal to seek my aid. I am not here to assist you, however. My purpose is to seek perfection, creating the ultimate weapon for the pursuit of valor.
Ooh, boy.
What would one of these would one of these weapons affect the demon?
Without a doubt. In this realm, everything that exists is the expression of a thought.
I think I'm a bunny. I think I'm a bunny. I think I'm a bunny. It's not working.
The staves be wood? Do you believe they draw blood? A weapon is a single need for battle, and my will makes that need reality. Do you truly desire one of my weapons? I will give one to you, if you agree to duel me first. Valor shall test your mettle as it should be tested.
Oh, hey, one of these dialogue options has willpower next to it. That means it's going to test my willpower. My willpower score, of course. It seems you would prefer to kill me yourself.
How dare you accuse me? I am no demon preying upon helpless mortals to steal their essence. I am a being of honor and
That's oddly specific.
Then prove it. Help me fight the demon.
You are insolent. But your will is unquestionably strong. Very well, mortal. You prove to me that you possess the strength to resist this demon. Go. Prove your worth as you must. I am confident you will succeed.
See, I avoided a fight, and it seems that I have obtained an item. I have a staff now.
Finally.
Yeah. Staves are way cooler looking than those pathetic little ones. Oh, hey, autosave. That's not foreboding at all.
Oh, back then when you see an autosave, you know something's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm. Spirit wolves.
Ooh.
Several of them, in fact. So, mages with staves are projectile fighters, as you see. Still, spells are much better.
That's what I'm trying to get. So, is your base attack just automatic?
Oh, yes, auto attacks. I did not notice that one was behind me.
Because... Interesting.
Not the one hunting you, but still.
Nice autosave
just-
again!
Yeah, it's just a sloth demon.
Oh, that means it's gonna speak slowly.
Oh boy.
I don't like this. He's not going to help us. We should go.
No matter. The demon will get you eventually. And perhaps there will even be scraps.
Ooh, a scavenger.
Ooh.
Why wait for scraps? Come get some now!
You'll just run away.
Oh.
Not waste time in a chase. Not even for a meal.
He's a sloth, alright.
Mm-hmm.
You have better things to do. Bother sloth, mortal. I tire of you already.
I need help defeating a demon.
You have a very nice staff. Why?
Hey, watch it, mister. I'm a girl. Oh, right, right. The staff on my back.
Valorous.
He looks powerful. It might be possible that he could teach you to be like him.
Like me.
Huh?
Teach the mortal to take this form? Why? Most mortals are too attached to their forms. None the shape.
I want to be a bunny.
Little one might be a better student. You let go of the human form years ago.
I don't think I'd make a very good bear. How would I hide?
You have a hide. You're a bear. You can help me fight the demon.
I like how our answer so far has just been, help me fight this demon, please, I don't want to die.
Well, we really don't want to die.
If it is my...
Yes, that's fair.
The mages in the tower are quick to volunteer others, as you well know. I'll try. I'll try to be a bear, if you'll teach me.
That's nice. But teaching...
Oh, come on.
That's sloth for you.
I told you he wasn't going to help us.
You can't just suggest something and then change your mind.
You have so much to learn, little mortal.
Mouse wants to learn. Teach him.
You wish to learn my form, little one? Then I have a challenge for your friend.
Ooh, riddles.
Teach you, fail, and I will devour you both.
I accept your challenge, Sloth. I know that if I fail, you'll just be too lazy to eat us anyway.
Yeah.
This gets more and more promising. My first clue is this.
I have seas with no water, coasts with no sand, towns without people, mountains without land. What am I?
He came up with that on the spot, did he? Well, what do you think?
I have seas with no water, coasts with no sand, towns without people, mountain without land. That's a map, isn't it?
Here is the map.
Let's move on. A second riddle. I'm rarely touched, but often held. If you have wit, you'll use me well. What am I?
Wit, huh? Sounds like speech.
So your tongue.
Ah, yes, you hold your tongue.
Yes, your witty tongue. Fair enough. One more try, shall we? Often will I spin the tale, never will I charge a fee. I'll use it an entire eve. But alas, you won't remember me. What am I?
Sounds like a hooker. Oh, no, 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 no,
What?
no, no, no. An annoying riddler? Maybe. It sounds like a dream.
But you've won my challenge and proven yourself an amusing distraction. So, I shall teach you my form. Now, listen carefully.
Like this? Am I a bear? It feels heavy.
Bears are big and heavy.
Luckily, he did not include all of those weird spikes.
Whatever you intend to do, I will make your mortal prattling.
Alright, that's that. The mouse is now a bear mouse, I guess. So, we've got a weapon, we've got a companion now, and you can see he actually shows up in the party, too.
Nice.
That yellow meter is stamina. Non-mages get stamina, mages get mana, of course.
Ah, gotcha.
Which means in this game... Oh, hello. Ambush!
Oh, boy.
Yeah, let's get away from them, shall we? Bear, you take point. You should have taken point.
Yeah, no, as a wizard, you're... You know, as a mage, you shouldn't be in the front.
Yeah. So, the way this controls on Oh! Have I been knocked down? Oh, dear. Oh, dear. That was close. I guess that's nightmare mode for you. Oh, he went down. Poor bear, but he's back up. Yeah, he kind of just pops right back up. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever seen him KO'd in here.
Like you said, that's nightmare mode for you.
You gotta be careful in this game. On the PC version, you can use an overhead view, which is much more in line with Baldur's Gate. So, like, you could, like, issue commands to people almost like it's an RTS.
You cannot do that here?
Not really. You just have this behind-the-back angle because it's on console.
I guess that's fair.
Yeah. You could still issue commands, though, by, like, going into the radial menu and switching to your party member. Oh, geez, look at that thing.
What? Oh, is that what we were looking for?
It appears to be.
And so it comes to me at last.
That is a demon, all right. Like, pure fire.
Living with your eyes, creature. You shall be mine, body and soul.
It's 2 against 1. You really want to fight us both?
Amusing. Have you not told it of all arrangement, mouse?
Arrangement?
We don't have an arrangement. Not anymore.
Oh. And after all those wonderful meals we have shared, now suddenly the mouse has changed the rules.
I'm not a mouse now. And soon I won't have to hide. I don't need to bargain with you.
We shall see.
All right.
Hey, here we go.
Oh, he's got backup.
Wait, friendly fire isn't a thing, is it?
There are spells that will do it. Oh, geez. Yeah, we better, play this very carefully. All those enemies hitting me like that, jeez. I didn't realize there would be this much. Okay, maybe if we just, like... Okay.
Did you freeze the demon?
Okay, good. Killing him ends the combat. Thank goodness for that.
You froze the demon!
Oh yeah, Winter's Grasp comes with a slow chance. A chance to inflict slow. It's all a little too easy.
That is because you are a true mage. One of the few. The others, they never have a chance. The Templars set them up to fail, like they tried with you. I regret my part in it. But you have shown me that there is hope. You can be so much more than you know.
Anything to survive. Like an animal. Or worse.
I am what the Fade has made me. Am I to blame for that? Deciding to exist or not exist is not a fair choice. I had no hope. You have shown me other possibilities. If you want to help, there may be a way for me to leave here, to get a foothold outside.
Wait a sec.
To want to let me in.
I'll find mages away from the Templars. We'll get you out.
No. It must be your choice. Quickly now. The Templars are going to kill you. Can't you feel the sword at your neck? They believe all magic evil. The Fade evil. Once you are here, you become what they fear.
Yeah.
I smell a rat.
Mm-hmm. Like you. Were you ever really an apprentice? You're not even wearing the correct robes.
What? Yes, of course. I mean, I think I was. Isn't that enough? It should be enough. For you?
Maybe they are right about you.
And so the mask drops.
Killing is a warrior's job. The real dangers of the Fade are preconceptions, careless trust, pride. Keep your wits about you, mage. True tests never end.
Close shave.
I was curious about Sloth.
Really?
See, I guess I just wonder how meaningful the name is or not.
Are you alright? Say something, please.
A demon! Die, demon!
Calm down. Just try to relax. Oh, I'm glad you're alright. They carried you in this morning. I didn't even realize you'd been gone all night. I've heard about apprentices who never come back from harrowings. Is it really that dangerous? What was it like?
It was harrowing.
Is that why they don't tell us what it's about? I know I'm not supposed to know, but we're friends. Just a little hint and I'll stop asking, I promise.
Well, I had to enter the Fade.
Really? That's it?
And no, I had to defend myself from demons.
That makes sense. They want to see if you can resist the demon and stop yourself from becoming an abomination. And now you get to move to the nice mage's quarters upstairs. I'm stuck here and I don't know when they'll call me for my harrowing.
Any day now, probably.
I've been here longer than you have. Sometimes I think they just don't want to test me.
You're just paranoid.
Yeah, come on, dude.
What will happen to me? You do the harrowing, the rite of tranquility, or you die. That's what happens.
What's the rite of tranquility?
You've seen the Tranquil around the tower, like Owain who runs the stockroom. He's so cold. No, not even cold. There's just nothing in him. It's like he's dead but still walking. His voice, his eyes are lifeless.
I think you're reading too much into it.
I shouldn't waste your time with this. I was supposed to tell you to see Irving as soon as you woke up.
What for?
He didn't tell me. About the harrowing, I guess, but you'd never know with Irving. You'd better not keep him waiting. We can speak later.
Alrighty.
That's fair.
So we did gain a level up back there. So when you get a level up, you can put 3 points into anything you want.
Ooh, nice.
And 1 new spell. Now, several of these spells have stat requirements, so we won't be able to... I should have been casting my healing spell back there, actually. So easy to forget it's there. I want to get Flame Blast. A nice cone of fire.
Power over fire and ice, I see.
Are you best friends now?
I'm just curious. That Templar, Cullen, said it was the quickest, cleanest harrowing he'd ever seen.
Ooh, they're talking about me. Let's walk around the tower. Just phase through that door. The doors don't have hit detection unless they're closed. I guess they ran into trouble when they tried to, like, not do that.
Fair. It's a good solution.
I heard they suspect someone of dabbling in blood magic.
Blood magic, you say?
So stupid. That's a death sentence.
Ooh.
Ooh. Sounds like powerful stuff.
Somebody dabbling in blood magic, huh?
Ugh. It's always gross, and you get always those weird looks.
As I said, magic is powerful in and out of universe. What's here? There's just some blank paper. Take it.
No one's gonna use it.
The flame's steady. You don't want it sputtering and leaping about. That's what causes most of the injuries. Injuries?
Oops. Uh-oh.
Dude, focus.
React to your emotions. Panic will... No.
Come on, explode, explode. I want to see something explode. Oh, yeah, he's on fire.
Yeah, he's on fire.
Ice spell. Flint and tinder works just as well if you want to start fires. And this looks like a little setup with an altar and everything.
Teaching us what we already know.
Yep. Whoa!
What was that?
I guess that guy must have, like, made another thing explode. Don't worry about it. All part of learning, right? When you learn to ride a bike, you fall down, and when you learn magic, you blow something up.
Or light yourself on fire.
Oh, nice little kill count for the loading screen.
Yeah. I wonder how specific it'll get on your journey.
Who knows?
Well, I mean, you do, but...
Oh, hey, this is the guy that Jowan mentioned.
Welcome to the circle
Owain.
of magical items. My name is Owain. How may I assist you?
Are you really a tranquil mage?
I voluntarily submitted to the rite of tranquility. I was unwilling to undergo the harrowing. I find this state agreeable.
Don't you think what they did to you is cruel?
Tranquility has its merits. I see the world with clarity. I remember the days when my mind was filled with inconvenient and seething emotions. Now things are simple.
I should go now.
Very well. Goodbye.
That guy can be
Yeesh.
unsettling.
Thing is, from the sound of it, it sounds less like a tranquility, more like a lobotomy.
Yeah, it's often been described as a magical lobotomy. The rite of tranquility makes it so that you can no longer dream, you can't have emotions, but you also can't be demonically possessed, so... Profit?
Well, Like, I enjoy tranquility, but I don't know if I'd want to be that tranquil.
Yeah. Lots of bookcases with lore bits. Mostly related to the schools of magic.
Well, hey, never hurts to learn. That's how you get better.
Mm-hmm. We'll just take all of these and maybe, like, get a free level out of it.
Hello. Congratulations on your harrowing last night. Good work.
Thank you, but I can't stay to chat.
Fair enough. Good day to you.
Yeah, you can
Thank
talk.
you, and goodbye.
Yeah, you can talk to him all about, like, what the opinions of the different people in the Circle Tower are, but, like, that's a lot of, like, lore stuff.
Oh, gosh.
You could, like, talk to people for hours and learn all kinds of stuff, but I will focus on the main plot.
Alrighty.
Wynne, Aldred, and most of the senior mages. We've committed enough of our own to this war effort.
Your own? Since when have you felt such kinship?
They could speak faster, it would really do them a favor.
Are you afraid to let them
Especially with how much dialogue there is.
provision where they can actually use their maker-given powers?
How dare you suggest?
Gentlemen, please. Irving, someone is here to see you.
Hello.
You sent for me?
If it isn't our new sister in the circle. Come, child.
This is...
Yes, this is she.
Say my name!
You're obviously busy. We will discuss this later.
Of course. Well, then, where was I? Oh, yes, this is Duncan of the Grey Wardens.
Pleased to meet you.
You've heard about the war brewing to the south, I expect. Duncan is recruiting mages to join the king's army at Ostagar.
Who are we fighting?
The Darkspawn threat grows in the south. We need all the help we can get.
What do you mean?
The power you mages wield is an asset to any army. Your spells are very effective against large groups of mindless Darkspawn. I fear if we don't drive them back, we may see another blight.
Duncan, you worry the poor girl with talk of blights and darkspawn. This is a happy day for her.
We live in troubled times, my friend.
I just survived having a demon eat my soul.
Yes!
Especially in troubled times. The harrowing is behind you. Your phylactery was sent to Denerim. You are officially a mage within the circle of magi.
Thank you
Our
first.
file.
My phylactery. Ah, you want to know, don't you?
You may not remember, but blood was taken from you when you first came to us. This blood is preserved within a phylactery.
So they can be hunted if they turn apostate.
We have few choices.
Thanks, Duncan. I'm sure he wouldn't say it.
With suspicion and fear, we must prove we are strong enough to handle our power responsibly. You have done this. I present you with your robes, your staff, and a ring bearing the Circle's insignia. Wear them proudly, for you have earned them.
I am glad to be a part of the circle. Oh, wait, that's all I get?
Joining the Circle is a reward as well. You will realize this one day. It goes without saying that you shall not discuss the harrowing.
Oh, shoot.
About that.
Take your time to rest, or study in the library. The day is yours.
Can I leave the tower?
Not yet. Remember, the tower's walls protect us as much as they protect others from us.
I will return to my quarters.
Would you be so kind as to escort Duncan back to his room, child?
It would be my pleasure.
The guest quarters are on the east side of this floor, close to the library. Now, if you'll both excuse me, I have matters to discuss with Gregor.
Ah! What happened to me? I just instantly changed into the new outfit.
Costume change.
Yeah, it's magic, isn't it? It's obviously magic. Obviously magic.
I guess if anything, I'm surprised that we have our own phylactery this early.
Oh yeah, it's not a lich phylactery, don't worry about that. It's just a tracking device for all of us. So they can find us and hurt us. Let's see.
I don't know if that's better or worse.
Yes, the map of the circle tower is a little wonky. I can barely tell which door I'm able to go through. Anyways.
Looks like it's a circle tower.
Mm-hmm. We could chat with him a little bit.
There's something else I can do for you.
Can you tell me more about Grey Wardens and Darkspawn?
Certainly. I am intimately familiar with these subjects, after all.
Yes. Have there been many Darkspawn attacks?
A horde has formed within the Korkari wilds in the south. If they are not stopped, they will strike north into the valley. We Grey Wardens believe that an archdemon is leading the horde.
Archdemon?
Can we beat a demon?
The surface in ragtag bands, but archdemons are capable of rallying the Darkspawn, turning them into an unstoppable force. A horde of Darkspawn, a veritable army. It is dire news indeed. I fear this is what we will have to face.
That sounds like heavy-duty stuff.
Yikes.
Mm-hmm. I'd like to talk more, but I have duties to attend to.
Of course. Don't let me keep you.
Friendly fellow.
Yeah. For a man of war, I like
look.
his style. Oh.
He's got an exclamation mark over his head. That means he has a quest.
Yay,
Obviously.
quests!
Are you done talking with Irving?
Were you following me?
Does it really matter? I need to talk to
Yes.
Yes.
we discussed this morning.
Are you always whispering? It looks very suspicious.
Shh. I just want to make sure we're not overheard. We should go somewhere else. I don't feel safe talking here.
You're starting to worry me, Jowen.
I've been troubled. I'll explain. Come with me, please.
Alrighty. Fade to black.